Hey everyone, I'm back to do my Q&A video. And first off, I want to say thanks to everyone who subscribed, and thanks for everyone who sent me questions on my video I did a couple days ago. I really appreciate it. I got a ton of questions, so let's get into this. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna steal Brit's format for doing these videos, so just so you know, I'm admitting it right now, I'm stealing your format, Brit. Sorry. I'll tell your Clef wants to know what inspired you to start vlogging. It was actually a YouTuber. I was watching a bunch of collection videos and haul videos and stuff for anime and manga, and I stumbled upon Kamikaze Strawberry's channel. And because she was so awesome in her videos and so real, I wanted to do that. I wanted to vlog, and basically she was going to do a collab channel, and I decided to join it, and we became great friends, and since then I've vlogged even more and more, and gotten better because of Kay and all my other friends, of course, on YouTube. They all helped me. And I really appreciate that. She also wants to know what my favorite video I made so far is. Sorry for the weird wording in that sentence. My favorite video that I made so far would have to be the No More Internet video. That was my most, I guess you can say, creative and funniest video I ever made. And I just thought it was my best video. I thought it was edited well, and it was funny, and a lot of people liked it. It's one of my most viewed videos. And it's also the funnest video I ever made, if funnest is even a word. What advice would you give to vloggers who want more subscribers? I would just say to be yourself in videos, because if you're not yourself, then they're not subscribing to you, they're subscribing to the person you're trying to be, and that's not good. And also, vlog what you like to vlog about. So if you wake up the next morning and you're going to make a video, and your attitude about making that video is, oh great, I have to do this video now. Alright, well, I want subscribers, so I might as well do it. If that's your attitude, don't be a vlogger, because it's not about subscribers at all. Even though I have a lot of subscribers, I'm not doing this just because I have a lot. I do this because I love it. The Lit Kid wants to know what my favorite heroine from a YA book is. I have a couple, I guess, but if I had to choose one, I would probably pick Katniss from the Hunger Games series. I just love her character. I love how strong she is. She really changed the way YA heroines impacted me, I guess, because most of them are just kind of angsty teenage girls that want to get the hot guy, and that's kind of boring. Plus it kind of gives other teenage girls a bad rep, because not all teenage girls are like that. The Story Girl 1996 wants to know what my favorite song is. This is a hard question, because I love music and I love songs so much. There are so many favorite songs of mine. I love Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I love every single song by 3 Days Grace. 3 Days Grace is my favorite band, one of my favorite bands, my favorite rock band. I also love Led Zeppelin. I'm not even choosing songs, I'm choosing bands because I can't decide. I love, what's my favorite Led Zeppelin song? The Battle of Evermore. That's my favorite Led Zeppelin song. My favorite 3 Days Grace song, I'm drawing a blank, oh my god. Pretty much every song in the album 1X from 3 Days Grace, that's my favorite album from them. It's an amazing album, I love it. Oh, and also, from Skillet, I like Comatose and Rebirthing. Those are my two favorite songs from Skillet. She also wants to know what my dream job is. My dream job is to be a writer, hopefully a published author someday, because I love writing. I'm sorry I'm scratching my eye. I don't know why I'm scratching my eye, okay? But yeah, I want to be a writer. She also wants to know, why do I read? I usually read for pleasure. I read because I like reading. I like to, just read, and it's fun. Can you tell I'm tired? The Metalhead Bookworm wants to know what my top 5 favorite books are. The Kite Runner, 1,000 Splendid Suns, Perfect Chemistry, The Outsiders, and Will Grayson, Will Grayson. They're all amazing books. And Impulse by Ellen Hopkins, because I forgot that. I don't care if it's 6, because I love that book and I love Ellen Hopkins and I forgot, so there we go. If you had to make a team of Pokemon using only Pokemon from Johto, which would you pick? Can you give me a minute? I didn't prepare for this question. First, I would start off with, for Alligator, I would start out with Totodile. He would be my starter. Then I'd catch a Mareep and evolve him into Ampharos, because Ampharos is Beast. I would catch an Eevee and evolve it into Espeon, because it's a lot easier to train than Umbreon, in my opinion. I would catch a Scyther and trade it with the Metal Claw, I think, and evolve it into Scizor, because Scizor is awesome. I would pull an Ash Ketchum and catch a Cyndaquil, just because I'm freaking Ash Ketchum. I can have it if I want to. And then I would catch a Larvitar and evolve it into Tyrannosaur, or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. But I've always wanted to train a Larvitar, but I can never find them. So if anyone knows where to catch a Larvitar in Heart Gold, please tell me. And if it's only in Soul Silver, I'm going to be so mad. Melissa also wants to know what my favorite scene from Impulse is. It's been a while since I've read that book. But if my memory is correct, it's the scene where Tony is in the cafeteria at the institution, I think. I haven't read it in a while. And I think he's getting picked on, and he doesn't take any crap from anybody. And I love Tony. Tony is amazing, and I love how he doesn't take any crap. So I'm not even describing the scene at all, but you might know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. So sorry, but Tony, anything with Tony in it is awesome. Winky Blinky 1 asks, what is my... Winky Blinky 1 wants to know what my... I can't even talk. Winky Blinky 1 wants to know, if there's... I can't talk. Winky Blinky 1 wants to know if there's a series that I recommend to anyone. Who would I recommend it? What would I recommend? I can't talk. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe. I don't know. I would recommend, and she said you can't pick Harry Potter, Twilight, or Hunger Games, so I would pick the Crank Trilogy by Ellen Hopkins because it is amazing, and I will warn you, 16 and up, maybe. 15, 16 and up, because it's mature content. But it's so amazing. She also wants to know if I've ever sobbed super hard after reading a book, and which book was that I sobbed really hard in. I am horrible at wording things. I cried so much in a lot of books. The Kite Runner and 1,000 Splendid Suns, both of those books made me bawl my eyes out. Oh my god. I also cried in Will Grayson for personal reasons because I've had a strong connection with John's Will Grayson. There's a scene in that book that happened to me, that happened to that Will Grayson, and I felt such a strong connection, and it felt like it was happening to me again. It wasn't anything bad, really. Well, kinda. It was at the baseball game. I was Will Grayson at the baseball game, and I went through all the emotions of being left on the bench to rot in the seats while everyone else played, and I just sat there like a log, not doing anything because my coach is a dumb shit. Okay, calm down, calm down. I hope that guy's in hell right now. God, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I hate that guy. Oh, God, you do not know how much it hurts to be left on a bench during a baseball game, and you love baseball, and your coach is such a... Okay, so I just had my medication, so I'm happy again, so let's get on to the next question. Mrs. Book Lover wants to know, perfect chemistry or rules of attraction? I would have to say perfect chemistry because rules of attraction, I don't know, I felt like perfect chemistry, the characters in perfect chemistry, the female protagonist, Brittany, had a lot more to go for, or how do I phrase this? She had a lot more against her than Kiara did, in my opinion. Like, Kiara? Please tell me her name's Kiara. Yes, Kiara. Yeah, but basically, she had a lot more that's going against her than Kiara did, in my opinion, and I felt like that made the book more interesting, and I felt more for Brittany than I did for Kiara. Not that I didn't feel anything for Kiara, but I just felt like she had more to go against, yeah. But I did love Rules of Attraction. I did a lot. I love that book. She also wants to know if I see myself reading YA in 50 years. Or when I'm 50 years old, I mean. I actually can't really say that because I don't know. I don't know what my tastes will be like in 30-something years. I don't know what my tastes will be like because sometimes your tastes change as you get older. But I would like to say I will because I love YA. Hopefully I'll be writing YA. That would be awesome. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Devour Book Reviews wants to know what was the worst book I've read so far. The Great Gatsby. Oh my god, I hated that book. Farah from I Eat Words channel asks, what was the first book I remember reading? It was either The Phantom Tollbooth or A Series of Unfortunate Events. One of those books. Maybe The Bad Beginning. The first book in that series, Unfortunate Events. Where were you born and raised? What's the weirdest thing someone has asked you? I can't really think of anything. I was born in Portland, Oregon, and then I moved to Fortuna, California, and that's where I spent the majority of my life, and then I moved here. I don't know, I'm sorry. I Read Things asks, Ellen Hopkins or John Green? Definitely Ellen Hopkins. Even though I love John Green, I think Ellen Hopkins is better, in my opinion. I like her more. I just do. I don't know. She's so amazing. Hardcovers or soft covers? Definitely hardcovers because they're nicer on a bookshelf, they last longer, and I just like them more because it just looks nicer and they're better. E-readers or books? Definitely books because I hate e-readers. I do not want to get an e-reader. I think if I can't hold the book in my hand, I don't want to read it. So, yeah. AG Acting Girl asks, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Ha! Didn't think I could actually say it that fast, did you? I would say 23 logs of wood because everything adds up to 23. How much do I, AG Acting Girl, love Three's Company? Even though you do love 3 Days Grace too. I would say a lot. Oh, it was actually why does she like it? Okay, you like it because of John Ritter and also because it's funny. She also wants to know if I could turn any Gundam series into a book series, which would I write? This is really hard because I want to say Gundam 00, but it already has a novel series, and I don't know if I want to write Gundam 00 because it's so amazing already, and you know my amazingness can't make it any more amazing, so it would be kind of like a lost cause. So I'm gonna say either Gundam Wing or G Gundam, just because I want to make G Gundam turn into something that AG Acting Girl will like. I want her to read it and go, wow, I wish that G Gundam were like this. Wouldn't that be awesome?